Right, hello, this is Meryle Holland again, Tuliptoppers, and with another part of the Bling on a budget with the Gilding Flakes adhesive paper and mica powder. Now, this is just something that I've thrown together. Now, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's just showing you the different mediums that are on a piece of paper. Now, this could be a mixed medium, it could be anything. You could put material in here, you could do anything. But if you can see what I've done, I've just done some shapes with a die cut machine, and this is only for illustration and demonstration purposes. Obviously it's not meant to be anything. You're the creative ones, I'm just the one that shows you the know-how. Right, now how I've done this, again we go back to the basic self-adhesive. It's got a good quality self-adhesive, but it doesn't have to be glossy, it doesn't have to be anything like that, just the good quality paper and an ordinary piece of card. Right, now we'll take the glue, because remember, this is the good side. We don't want to see the good side. It's rubbish, no good to us. So get your glue, now whatever glue you want, but don't use silicone glue. Either use a photo glue, or you could use double-sided tape, but I tend to like a wet glue, and I swear by this glue. I've been using it for years, and I'm surprised that nobody's picked it up and is using it, but to me it's the best glue I've ever used, and believe me, I have used a lot of glues. Even though the majority of my stuff is self-adhesive, I still use glue. Now, let's see what I'm doing here. Nearly done. This is the boring bit, but I'm just showing you what to do. Because if you get it on the wrong side, you've had it. You've got to start all over again. Right. Now I think that's just about glued everywhere. It's good enough for the demo. Pop that there. Get your piece of card that you're going to use, pop it onto it. It doesn't matter because you're going to trim it up. Now this could be anything, because obviously this is just the base of your design. So you do that one, and then I have a little hard brayer, but you could use a little wallpaper roller or anything else, but you need a little bit of a solid one. Don't use a soft brayer. Right, now then, that, just leave it a couple of minutes to dry, or however long. And so what you've got there is, that's your card, that's your paper. So you then finish up with a piece of card that's white on both sides. You then take, as you probably noticed, I don't have nails, so I've got to do it this way. Just see. Got to get there. There we go. Now, I'm just taking that off, so I'm finishing up with a completely sticky piece of card. Okay, now, what I've done now is I've just cut some random shapes. Nothing in particular, just random. This is Tim Holt's Tattered Leaves. Just run them through the Big Shot, but it could be through the your calibre. It could be through anything that you want. In fact, I won't take that off yet. Leave that. Ignore that little bit. So you just pop that good side down onto the sticky. Right, that's on there. Take another leaf. Do exactly the same. There you go. Doesn't matter what you're doing, this could be anything. There you are, we've got another leaf. Now remember, the flat side to the sticky. And then I've got a couple of cogs, just because I just happen to have that die out. So again, sorry, nearly wrong side. A cog there, and a cog there. And I think that's enough to sort of show you what I'm doing. Now, bearing in mind, as we said before, this is only going to touch where it's sticky. So again, we could use the Gilding Flakes, or we could use the mica. Well, I'm going to start off. I'm going to start off with the Gilding Flakes again. Same thing. Now, remember, looks messy. Not. It really is. You can see, you're in control and you can see exactly what you're doing, and you can make it up as you go along. Sometimes the flakes roll into little balls, don't worry about it. You see what I mean about it's only going to stay where it's sticky, and all that's left is going to go back into your pot. The doors are locked and barred, the windows are shut, and nobody's allowed to come in while I'm doing this. And I think I've covered up most of the sticky. And as I say, this is a... If people are going to use this method, just give me a little mention. Does my ego good. Because over the years I've done lots and lots of things, and you know, many people sort of take the idea and never give you a mention and claim it as their own, and that's fine. You don't need to do. If you're a decent crafter, you don't need to claim your ideas or claim somebody else's and say that you're your own. You should have enough confidence to be able to make your own things up, or to be able to say, well, hey, I got this from so and so. Right, pop that back in there. And back on the messy bits again. Right, so once again, let's get the excess off. And can you see what's already happening? It's only going where it's sticky. So look at using these bits up. So I'm just taking that off with a brush. Oops. Back into that. Now I'll take the sponge, and don't be frightened to rub it. You know, the more you rub, the smoother it will become. But like I say, this is not for a particular project. This is just as a demo, so I'm not trying to make it brilliant. It's not going anywhere. It's not going on a card or a scrapbook page. It's just for you that are watching this. I love demonstrating, and I love sharing my ideas and my techniques. Right, so that's near enough now. So put that back in there now. There we go. Now then, this is when it gets really good fun, because you can then take them off in whatever way you like now. So you could sort of say, well, let's take the leaves off. And again, if you wanted to do them variegated, just take part of it off and variegate it. But so you want to do it like that. Right, now then, on this one, what shall we do? Let's do a little bit of green. Now, I'm using mica powder, but I'm just using perfect pearls, but it could be mica powder. So let's just try it. This is me flying by the seat of my pants, because I'm just trying this one. Right. I hope this brush is okay, because I don't want to lose little black bits off it. There you go. Now that is, can you see? You've got mica powder on there. Now you could have embossed it before we did it, like we showed you before. However, we've got a green leaf there. Let's do a little bit of messing. We'll now try the glitter red. Again, it's mica powder, only this one's, you know, sort of my own brand, but it doesn't matter. So let's try. It might not show up so well on this, because it is the bronze on the back. There we go. But let's try it and see what happens. Oops, got a hair there. we'll just buff up with a piece of tissue. Again, can you see the difference on that one? So there we go, and let's try a, what have we got? Blue. It says blue, looks silver, no idea. Love experimenting. Hate having it all set out because it's boring. The best designs come from accidents and imagination. In fact, quite often when I'm doing classes, I'll do a bad design just to show people how to correct it. But then again, I always have been a little bit odd. Right. Well, this is a, I forgot what it was now. Blue. Blue, but a silvery blue. Now this could be, there you go. You're only putting it on, the excess will come off. So we've got leaves there done with mica powder. You see, once it's on, it's not going to go anywhere else. It's going to stay there. And you could actually still stamp. If you wanted to stamp on these, you could do it. But again, it's down to, I'll show you the technique. You then do the experimenting. Right, now then, I've got some mica flakes somewhere. I should have some mica flakes somewhere. I can't find the mica flakes. Never mind, I should do it with something else. Yeah. Let's do it with mica flakes. Look lovely on this, and they're coarser. So the mica flakes are, can I just show you? That's mica flake. It's more gritty, right? But I'll pull it in some other way. There you go. Now then, oops. Let's try gold. I haven't done gold before, have we? So let's try the gold. Bling it up a bit. You could do them all at one go, but I do tend to like to just do them one at a time, and then I can see whether it's working or not. Now that could be silver or any other colour, but just take the other one off, the final one off. I think we'll make this one silver as well now. I like that. Sorry, not silver, gold. Colourblind or what? There we go. Kitchen sponge. I don't know, I have to get a new one. Get a new one from the pound shop. Can't wash up with this one now. Right, so that's just, basically it's cost pennies, cents, whatever, because you're just using, all you're using is less than one sheet of paper. And then you're just sticking it on. So as I say, you could then cut this, you could do whatever shape you wanted, you could do them any size that you want, and it's just, to me, it's just great. And as I say, if you wanted to draw lines on there, or if you just wanted to do bits of stamping, you can. But can you see how it's picked up the mica flakes? And because it's sticky, your mica flakes, not your mica flakes, your mica powder doesn't need setting because it's sticking onto the glue. So it's absolutely, you know, stunning and fantastic. But just imagine the combinations. You could do this in any colours of mica flakes, different colours on the background. We could put gold on the background, or silver, or green, or any of the other flake colours that you've got, and that's what you could get with it. And so that's another way of doing Bling on a budget. So I hope you're already looking in your cupboards and seeing what you've got, and what you can do, and how you can do stunning things to impress your classes and your friends and your neighbours and your relatives. So that's the end of that one. And we'll move on to something else now.